Yes. So what happens is, we'll go to that page where Ram Mohan Roy is there. That page is chapter 18, page 109, religious and social reformers. About 2 centuries ago, several social problems existed in our country. They were related to caste, child marriage, and sati. Women were kept uneducated. The female was not allowed to study. They were supposed to do only housework and raise family and give birth to children. And Hindu widows are those whose husband died, were forced to burn themselves alive when their husbands died. Very pathetic, isn't it? Differences were made between people on the basis of caste, but there were people who devoted their lives improving the society. Just imagine, you go back 2 centuries and you put yourself in that, or put yourself in that time right now. Suppose you are the girls I'm talking to, you are not allowed to study. You are only allowed to wash clothes, do clothes, and get child marriage. At the age of 7, 8, you will be sent off to someone else's house, got married. There also you have to go and work. You will not be allowed to, you won't have any freedom. Suppose, God forbid, and your husband dies. I'm just taking example. A girl's husband dies, she is also put into the fire. Alive. Can you imagine? That caste we will not talk. That caste, low caste, high caste, this caste. But here we are all together, unity of diversity. Right? So this is the things which happen. So a reformer was needed, and one of them was Raja Ram Mohan Roy. They devoted their lives to make it a better society. Today we are all free. Today we are able to mix with people. Today we have a different view of thinking. Your parents also help you to grow. They also give you the best advice, the best teachings. Your parents, your mother and father will be the best teachers of your life. I cannot be your best teacher of your life. I may be your favorite teacher, or you may be hating me, but your best teacher in life will be your parents. They are going to give you the best advice ever possible, and you must listen to them. It may feel bad at the first point, you might be not liking to do it, but it is a reform. You will change, because they have seen the world more than you. They have come into this world and they have come so far through struggling, and they are in this position. They have seen good times and they have seen bad times. So you are seeing good times now. Everything is okay. Coming to school, eating, I am whatever I want, I am getting whatever I need to eat, whatever I want to buy, my dad is buying me, my mother allows me to play the mobile. But in their time it was not there. Times have changed. So that liberty they are giving you. So imagine they know about it. What my point? The people who devoted lives for improving the society and changing it, they were called reformers. To reform, to change. They gave society a new way of thinking. In India, we have had large number of such great people. We will read about some of them in this chapter. Now, they gave the society a new way of thinking. They said, do this. They did not hit, they did not beat, they did not punish, like the British. The Indians told the Indians, do this, because see, there were so many reformers, because we have such a cultural diversity. So many people of different cultures, different religions are belonging in India. So that's why there were so many reformers. Got my point? Raja Ram Mohan Roy was born in Bengal 1772. He was responsible for the removal of several harmful social and religious practices. He is best known for his fight against the cruel practice of sati. Sati was the practice of burning Hindu widows alive along with the bodies of the dead husbands on the Funeral pyre. Funeral pyre is the cheetah which you say. This was an inhuman custom practiced in India. Raja Ram Mohan Roy's efforts were successful as the British government passed a law in 1829 abolishing the practice of sati and making it an illegal act. What was the date? 1829, the British government abolished it. Okay. And you know what happened? 1829 it was abolished. That no one will be allowed to do sati. So, what happened in 1987 in Deorala? In 1987 I am talking about. There was a lady called Roop Kanwar. She was a Rajput woman. She was 18 years old. She was burnt with her husband, who was 24 years old. They had no children. It was known Johar. In 2002, 65-year-old woman took place in Madhya Pradesh. The most high-profile sati was 1987 when 18-year-old Roop Kanwar was burned to death. This is our society. Practice still happens somewhere in India, we don't come to know. Isn't it? Isn't it giving you goosebumps? 1987, 2002, only 18 years ago, 65-year-old woman was again burnt. Roop Kanwar, it made headlines, it went blasting, it was like fire. 1829 it was abolished by the British government, and 1987 it happened. 18-year-old girl was put into the fire on the cheetah to burn. A day after that, they killed her. You have to die, sati. Go into Google, see why people wanted to reform this Indian culture. Can you imagine if you are in that situation, what will you do? I just wanted to give you this information of 1987 so that you know what is it all about. Where is our society today? It's very sad, guys. You are very small kids now, class 5, but this Raja Ram Mohan Roy has come up, so it has to be shown. You have to know the facts of your country. You are the future. You are going to rule India tomorrow. It's either you are going to be the minister, or you are going to be the DM, or you are going to be the architect, or you are going to be a government doctor, or you will be voting for your best people. So you know what is inside your head. What do you want? The right to vote. Today you are in class 5, and after 5 years, 7 years, you will be 18 years old. You will be voting, you will be wanting a change in this world, and you have seen history also. Pandemic has come into a chapter of class 12. So you have seen everything, you're seeing everything. Raja Ram Mohan also was against early child marriage. That I will do later. What is this child marriage and orthodox liberal types of things? Then we have Dayanand Saraswati. Then we have Pandita Ramabai and Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. This is what happened. Chilling. Go on to Google. Ask your dad, ask your mom to open the mobile for you. Go on Google and check Roop Kanwar. ROOPKANWAR. Read about her. What happened? Terrifying. 1829, it was abolished by the British. It's an illegal act. You might go to jail for it. It happened in 1987 in India. Can you imagine? This was the condition. Today we are in a much more better place to live in. Our generations have changed. Our social thinkings have changed. These people have changed our thinking. But those people did not take the thinking properly. That's why that happened in 1987, the Roop Kanwar case. So I'll come back in the next class. Till then, take care of yourselves and eat properly, sleep properly, and play also, and study. All thing in routine has to go. So life will be in that disciplined way. In the military also we used to play. In the military, but we had to wake up at 3:30 in the morning, and we had to be ready by 4:15 and go for our jogging, then practice, and then your march past. Everything done, then you have your normal day of life. But it's in a disciplined way. This time you are going to eat, this time you are going to sleep, this time lights. Everything has got time. Even for talking also with your friends, with your co-partners, we have got time. But once you clear that discipline thing, then you come into the field, then you are a disciplined person. So discipline is anything you do in a disciplined way. Life will be super. It will be super se upar. Okay, see you guys. Take care. Respect your parents and always listen to them. Don't upset them. They are the best things in your life that has ever happened. To have parents and to respect. Take care. Miss you and see you soon.